as a condo developer or a home builder, you already have 90% of the skills it takes to become an apartment developer, right? So you've kind of got your guns pointing this way. All you've got to do is do this, and you can be in a new, different, and sort of non-competing business, right? So as a condominium developer or home builder, you know how to find and entitle land. You know how to construct an apartment building or a structure, right? And if you think about looking at a condominium versus an apartment building from the outside, they look identical, right? When you go inside, they look similar, but the reason you build them is different. So as a condo developer, you build an apartment or build a condominium, you build it, you sell it, you pay your tax, and you go on and fight another day, right? That's the business. Build, sell, build, sell. In the apartment business, it's different. It's about wealth creation, it's about tax deferral, and it's about cash flow. So it's about wealth, wealth preservation to some extent, because when you build an apartment building, you probably need about 30% down to build a building. So if you're building a $100 million building, you need a whack of dough. You need $30 million to put down, then you'll get a $70 million construction mortgage. So people who build apartments tend to think about saying, I'm going to put money into the deal. I'm going to park it here, right? Then from that, they want to get cash flow from the building, and then they want to shelter that cash flow through depreciation. So while the buildings might look similar, they're actually quite different in terms of why you do them. We'll talk a little bit later on, the difference between an apartment building and a condominium building, side by side. They really are different. I'd add one more thing. Condo developers have a certain DNA, right? Like when you've been through a 20-year bull run of building apartments, that creates a business methodology and a business mindset that's hard to break. And why would you break it? Things have been going pretty well, right? So if someone's going to build an apartment building today and they're a condo developer or home builder, they need to be able to see more profit with less risk in building an apartment building. Otherwise, they're not going to build a building. They're certainly not going to build it for similar terms as a condo or home, but they'll just keep doing that. And that's part of what we want to talk to you about today. But it is a shift. You've got your guns pointing this way, and you've got 90% of the skills you need. You just have to do this, and we'll sort of flush that through, in our discussion.